Hey guys, this is Yoli from We Talk Maple, and I am going to solo Zach here on my Shadower for the first time ever. I know it's hard to believe. I've been playing MapleStory forever, and I've never even really thought about soloing Zach, but alas, here I am, killing it. And I actually get really scared because it takes me a while to kill these first two arms, and I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna take forever, and then I finally do it, and yeah, I felt really confident about my ability to succeed in this Zach murdering. Oh, you guys may have noticed that this video is hipsterfied, aka it has color correction on it. That's because I was watching a lot of TokioRabbit. She's another MapleStory commentator slash video maker on YouTube, and like her videos are color corrected and they look freaking awesome. Mine probably looks like crap, but hers looks amazing, and I would definitely recommend go check out. I can't formulate sentences right now. I would recommend going and seeing what her channel is all about, because she does make really good videos and whatnot. I'll put a link to her channel in the description if I can remember, because God knows I have awful memory. But yeah. I've been studying for so long, a ridiculous amount of time, and I don't know if I learned anything, because I don't feel like I know more, but I've quizzed myself and it seems like I know more, but I don't know. I really don't know. But yeah, I feel I really want to talk about swearing, and I feel like I'm in a good place right now mentally, even though I'm like really exhausted from studying. But I feel like I can make some poignant points. I think I just said the same thing twice, but I think I can make some points about swearing that I couldn't make if I hadn't been studying for this long. So I'm gonna just start talking about what I actually want to talk about in this video. But first off, this is gonna be the longest intro ever. It's already like 2 minutes in, and I haven't talked about what I want to talk about. But the reason why I want to talk about swearing is because of a comment that was left on the last episode of the Female Perspective, I believe. I think, yeah, it was. And the comment said, or I don't have the comment here with me, and I'm way too lazy right now to go and open up my web browser and go to that video and look at the comment. But it said, why are you swearing so much? Kids are watching this or whatever. And it's funny because before we recorded that, like every week when we record the Female Perspective, I'm like, Gemma, let's chill. Let's chill on the swearing. Let's ease it down a little bit. Let's tune it down, because we swear a lot. There's a lot of swearing that goes on in my real life, and I try to tune it down, at least for that. But I don't know, that talking to someone I know kind of brings that out. But anyways, I told her to, like, just tune it down and whatnot. And every week it always slips. There's always a swear word. It's like impossible for us not to. But we try our hardest. But back to the comment. I think I commented in response to that comment. Oh God, what did I say? I said something about how kids swear more than we swear. We swear like unnoticeable. You wouldn't even notice that we swear if there was a kid in the video and he was talking. He swears a lot more, I bet. And it just kind of seems silly, like. Kids swear that they know these words exist. They don't care about them, and neither should you. It's just a swear word. But I think that kind of loosely segues into the a bigger. God, I really am just awful with words right now. Bigger theme. Let's just go with that. And that theme is maybe a misallocation of effort, or misallocation of concern, and that is because it's just a word. They're just words. Like, again, kids swear so much and they don't care. You guys shouldn't care either, because these words are just words. Nothing's gonna happen to you. I remember in grade 1 Ah, the good days. The good days. Grade 1. Do you remember those days? Those days were fun. You had no concerns. It was just picking your nose and throwing it and running away from girls who had cooties and all those good times. But anyways, in grade 1, my friend taught me the N-word. That was the first swear word I ever learned. The N-word of all words. It was a racial slur, and the guy was Asian too, so that was funny. Oh, it's because he watched Rush Hour. I remember, and he taught me the N-word, and I fell in love with that word. Now, that word is to this day one of my favorite swear words. Is that even considered a swear word? It's just a racial slur, and even then, it's not really. But anyways, there's another video. But I loved it. I love the N-word. It was freaking awesome. It was fun to use. Everyone just had a blast. It was just awesome. Everyone used it. What's up? I don't know. Like, I'm even worried about saying it in here, but I don't know. I'm worried about swearing in this video, talking about swearing, but I'll cover that later on in the video. Yeah, he taught me the N-word, and I just fell in love with it. He taught me the F-word after that. Oh, I had a blast with that. And taught me the S-word, the C-word. It was awesome. It was just glorious, glorious words. I felt like a genius because I knew all these words. And I remember I got into a fight with my neighbor, who was like, I think he's like 7 years older than me. And we were wrestling, and I'm like in grade 1. This guy's in grade 8. And he's like, and I got on top of him, and then he flipped me over because he's like a freaking beast, and I was in grade 1. And then I was just like, "What's up, my nerd?" And then he's just like, "What?" And he told my parents. I was like, my parents weren't too mad at me because they knew I didn't know what it was. So they're just like, "Alright, just don't use that." I'm like, "Okay, why?" And then they never really told me. And then I finally Googled it, and I figured out what the dealio with that word was. But even when I found out, I'm like, I'm black. I'm not a racist. How is that? I didn't understand. I didn't understand why I wasn't allowed to use the word, and kind of goes into the next theme. Or no, wait, it's the same theme. I think I switched up the themes, but back to the misallocation of effort. There we go. I think that is what the theme was. I don't remember, but it seemed or no, today it just seems kind of weird that people will let me and let others have so much power over them with just words. And I'm not talking specifically about the N-word. I'm talking about all swear words. Like, if I say, I'm gonna say it. If you don't want to hear a swear word, I would suggest muting it for like 4 seconds after I finish the sentence. Fuck. If you get offended when I say that, why are you getting so like you just stop for a second and you get like shook up? I never understood why people will get offended when they heard that, and I even fall victim of this too, and I hate that I do, because like I'll be watching like I won't get offended if I'm by myself. I get more offended when my mom is there. For some reason I feel like I'm supposed to protect her, but it's just, maybe it's not offense, maybe I'm just embarrassed because I'm like, oh crap, is she gonna look at me and think that I say that word? Because I don't want her to think I swear, even though I'm pretty sure she knows. But yeah, like when I hear a swear word on TV and my mom's in the room, and I'm just like, I kind of like look at her like, I don't say that word. That's not me. That's not your baby boy. That's not, no. That happens. That happens a lot. But yeah, like I get kind of I don't know. It impacts me when someone swears in front of my mom. And there's a story. I'm gonna tell the story because I remember when I was must have been in kindergarten, because I was my grandmother's house, which is my nonna, because I'm half Italian, and my grandmother. I would go to my grandmother's house right before kindergarten, like school, and we'd go to her house, and sometimes we'd go to the park and whatnot. And we were at the park one day, me and my nonna, and we were sitting on the bench, and I was playing, and then there was these people, like this, just a bunch of Italians, and I'm Italian. I don't care if other Italians find this offensive, but Italians are loud. They're loud, and these were not just loud Italians. These were like Jersey Shore Italians, and those are not even real Italians. Those are just douchebags. And they were there, and they start like this guy is like pulling down his pants, and he's kind of whipping it around, doing a windmill in a freaking park, right? And my grandmother was just like, she was yelling at them in Italian, and they swore at her. And I remember thinking like, you bastards, you bastards, how dare you swear at this woman? She's a god. And I remember getting really upset about that. I'm like, wow. And even looking back at that, I can kind of understand. From looking back at that, I can understand why some people would be offended, because it is kind of rude if you want it to be rude, but you choose to be offended. That's what's important here, is that you are not, there's nothing about you that, or there's nothing in you that just gets offended. Like, there's nothing, it's not a universal thing. It's not like your need to eat. There's not a need to be offended by certain things psychologically. Well, maybe there is, but you choose what they are. And if swearing is one of them, one of those things that you choose to be offended by, I think, going back to that theme, that is a misallocation of effort, and it just seems like a waste of time, because it's just a word. It's just a combination of sounds and letters, and it's so meaningless. It's so arbitrary. It's so meaningless. And again, it's just hilarious. I find it hilarious and sad and silly and humorous when people get offended when I swear, or when people around me swear. It's just, it seems like such a ridiculous thing to be offended about. When people say, "Oh, there's kids watching," who cares? They swear all the time. It's a word. They should, if you give it value, if you give these words value as swear words, it's only gonna make them more powerful. They're not. It seems almost like they want these words to be powerful. Like they want. I'm gonna say it again. So mute your speakers. Fuck to be powerful. They want these words to have some profound, just inherently offensive meaning. And to me, that just seems pointless. Why? Why do you want these words to be so strong? I can understand if you're a poet, if you want that to have, if you want those words to have value, if you're a songwriter or something, because swear words are great emphasizers. Because, well, currently they're great emphasizers. I don't know about the next generation, because we swear so much that I don't think, like, in a few generations, these swear words are going to have no value, and it's going to be awesome, because they're just going to be words. And or maybe I'm completely wrong, I don't even know, but emphasizers. Swear words can be great emphasizers, and I'm trying to think of who uses them really well. Gallows is a British punk band, favorite band at the moment. They're freaking amazing, by the way, or at least they were. Well, they're still pretty good. Anyways, going off on a tangent here. They can be great emphasizers, and Gallows uses them really well. And how Gallows uses them is to really convey that sense of anger and just resentment to what their government has done. And it's so, like, I'm not from Britain, but I can sympathize with them because of how angry they are, and it shows. It really shows with their use of vocabulary, and that's amazing. I find that amazing. And I remember I showed a Gallows song to my mom, and it was one with not a lot of swearing. It was like, I think, what was it? Riverbank. It was the opening song on Great Britain, and that song is freaking beautiful. If you guys have not listened to that song, it's amazing, and I would definitely recommend checking it out, because it's an amazing song. But anyways, I showed her that, and she's just like, oh my god, this is too much swearing. It's so bad, and I'm it's like, what? It's you're not listening to the lyrics. All you're hearing is the swear word. You have to look past that and look into the context of how that swear word was used and why it was used and why the artist thinks it was a good choice to put that there. And that's the same with my speech when I make a video and there's swearing in it, or when I'm just talking to my friends. Because when I'm talking to my friends and I'm swearing, these words, no value whatsoever. They're just there because they're just there. Like, they're not. I'm not trying to look cool. I'm not trying to impress someone. It's just how I talk. I just talk in swear words, and sometimes I talk not even an offense. I'll just be like, God, I can't even. I hate when I have to think of something on the spot and I can't. I'm trying to think of an example of me swearing and not being offensive. Like when I'll just be like, hey, can you pass me the fucking pencil? I'll be like that. I'll be like, and it's not offensive. We're just joking around, or I'll just be like, hey, shut the fuck up, and then we'd just be joking like that. Me and my friends would just be joking or something like that, and we get it. We both understand that. But even my teachers understand that, because my teachers swear at us, and it's just fun. It's just funny. Like, we're just joking around. We're just having a good time, because we all understand that no one is angry here, and we're using it almost in an ironic sense. And I think when it comes to words, if you want them to have meaning, they can have meaning. It's all about context, and I think that's where I'm gonna end the video. This goddamn has been a long video. It's like almost 17 minutes now. Oh nope, 17 minutes. But yeah, God, every time I do a Zach video, it's always phenomenal. I think I really like how this is turning out so far. I could mess it up all in this last outro, or this last moment of outro, so I'm just gonna try to end it quickly. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Hope this you know what? Show this to your parents. If they're like, oh, little Jimmy, why are you swearing so much? And be like, Mom, Yoli and We Talk Maple. Boom, play this video. And I will shut them up. No, I'm joking. Don't show your parents this. They'll make you not watch my videos. But but anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this little ramble. I was in a rambling mood for some reason, and yeah, peace.